Hello everyone, welcome to Ground Up Hybrid here at Ground Up Academy. For today, we have a ground-based workout also with some kettlebell lifting for strength and conditioning. Okay, here's a breakdown for the workout. First, I only explain one set on one side. Then what you're going to do is do the other set on your own or the sets and breaks, okay? So it'll make things quicker. So how we're going to start this workout? We're going to start with a cool warm-up, very short one. Then we're going to go with some active mobility drills, only two for the arms and for the legs. And then we are going to go with some cardio. You have the option of doing some shadow boxing or some jump roping. Then after that, we're going to get into our first ground up, ground base drill, which should not be more than 10 minutes. And then we're going to get into the kettlebell lifting. It'll be a heavy day. It will be a plex to be exact. And then after that, we are going to do a superset killer of jiu-jitsu burpees with push-ups and then swings all in one set. Okay, leave any comments on down below, ask me anything you want, and without further ado, I want you to enjoy the workout. Save the energy for the last. Don't underestimate this. Let's rock and roll. Alright everyone, now we're going to start with our warm-up. Now what we're going to do is 10 cool squats. What I want you to do is only 10 of each warm-up. Now we're going to go all the way low, all the way in our heels with our hips shifting back, and we're going to focus on pumping blood into all of our muscle fibers. We're going to focus also on getting all of our joints lubricated. This is very, very important for a thorough workout that we're going to go through. So as you come down on the squat, breathe in deep and slowly exhale. Breathe in deep on the way down and slowly exhale. Good. Try to open up your hips when you go down. Get into the mobile zone. Breathe in deep on the way down and exhale on the way up. Now, 10 cool push-ups. Nothing too crazy. Remember, all we're doing is joint lubricating and pumping blood into all of our muscle fibers. Do not go over 10 push-ups, because later during our ground-based drills, we'll be doing a lot of stuff on the ground. Now, we're up for doing 20 alternating crab reaches. Crab reach is basically a tripod stance. You're doing a hip bridge, and you're reaching over your head, and you're reaching with the top hand, trying to reach the bottom hand. And then you're going to lock it out. You're going to lock out the hip, lock out the reach over. You're going to feel a stretch in your lats and shoulder and back. And then after a few tries, you're going to start feeling that stretch trickling down to your core, all the way down to your hip. So do one of these at a time. So come up on that reach, lock out that hip, reach over. Make sure you're looking down to your hand, down through your arm, like if it was a railing of a rifle. Okay, I want you to look at your shoulder. Have your eyes look all the way down, elbow, forearms, hands, like a railing of a rifle. This should start feeling good after 8 reps. Hips up, reach over, lock, and then slowly come down and alternate. Make sure you switch hands slowly. Don't slam your hands on the ground. Good. Breathe in and breathe out as you move. Good. Alright, now we're starting with our CARs, controlled articular rotation. We're working on our mobility here. So what we're doing here is our side leg arm fans. I like to call them arm fans. Basically it's called side leg T-spine rotational reaches. What you're going to do is side lay like in a fetus, circle your hands, and with your fingers try to always contact the floor. Try to always be grazing the ground with the tip of your fingers. And go slowly. Allow time for the muscles to stretch. When you feel the tension, go slowly in that area. When you're in that range, feeling that tension, just go slowly so you can allow time for the muscles to relax. Okay. Come back to the clap. From the clap, go all the way around, all the way to the hip, and then come back. And as you can see here, I am twisting my shoulder back. And as I'm twisting my shoulder back, I'm trying to keep my knee on top of my other knee, pushing down to the ground. So one knee is pushing to the ground, the other knee is on top trying to push it. So as you rotate, try to do this. You'll see here that my knees tend to separate. That's normal. After a few tries, you should feel the stretch in one side of your abs and also in your inner thighs. One side of your inner thighs. If you feel this is a good thing. It means that you're stretching the whole fascial line. You're stretching all the muscles from the shoulder, connecting to the chest, to the rectus abdominis, and then connecting all through down to the pubis and then to the abductors. So this gives you T-spine rotation and also shoulder mobility. After a few tries, this should start feeling very good, and it's going to give you like an energy boost. It's going to give you an energy boost because new fresh blood is going to go into that tissue that was tight and that didn't have blood. And what's going to happen is a circulation flush. Whenever you have circulation, you are going to get good energy because everything works with good oxygen. So rotate around and slowly come back. We're doing 20 repetitions of these with each arm. As soon as you're done with the 20, switch to the other side and do them. Remember, go slow. Make sure you are feeling that you're getting more flexible as you do them. Okay, now our other cars. We're going with the legs here. So what we're going to do is wall assisted. We're going to lock out the shoulder and the hips against the wall. And we're going to rotate out, kick out our leg as far as we can. We're going to go as far out as we can. Obviously here, my flexibility is horrible. But once you lock your hip to the wall, you will see how inflexible you are. So you're going to do 20 repetitions each leg. As you come out, reach around and reach back around. Try to go as far out as you can. After a few tries, you're going to start to feel a burn in the upper part of the quad and the hip. Those are the external rotator muscles of the legs. They're gonna burn. And you should also feel a burn on your opposite side glute because the other leg that's standing on the ground is also contracting in order to keep the body locked and still on the other side. And then on top of that is also keeping the hip stable. You want to keep the hip stable. You don't want the hip flapping back and forth. You want it to be neutral, and you only want the leg to move around. This is when you know how flexible your legs really are, once you have the hip fixed onto an object and the leg moves by itself. Here, this has been a while since I've done these. I am tight. I'm pretty angry because I've lost a lot of the flexibility that I've honorably worked for. Alright, switch sides. 20 times on the other leg. As soon as you're done, go on to that. We are going to go now with our cardio. So switch around and perform 20 with the other leg. Make sure you're breathing in, you're breathing out. Alright, short cardio. Here are the options. You can do 3 rounds of 5 minutes with 2 minutes break in between of shadow boxing. Here I am shadow kickboxing. I have not done any shadow boxing for a month. The other option is you can jump rope for 1 minute on and then 1 minute rest. You're going to repeat that 5 times. So you will have 5 minutes of jump rope in total with 1 minute break in between. Don't go over any of them. Only do 3 rounds of boxing, kickboxing, and jump rope. Alright, now we start with the ground base. We are going to do 20 repetitions of the ultimate hip through kick throughs. Okay, we're doing 2 sets of these and we're going to take a break for 30 seconds. That is a very, very fun one. Alright, so the ultimate kick throughs, as you can see, you're doing leg locked in pike. You're going to put as much weight as you can in your hands, and then you are going to kick through, hip through your legs, and you're going into a tripod stance. And pendulum around each time. After each rep of the kick through, go back and pause in the pike. And what you want to do is pike as far in as you can that you feel your shoulders lock out. Once they lock out, hold it for a pause, and then kick through one way, and then repeat again, and kick through the other way. These are fun. These are very, very fun. The ultimate hip through kick throughs. 20 repetitions, okay? 20 repetitions. Make sure you're breathing in between. This is not meant to be a super workout, but it will make you work. This is not a killer. Good. You see my wife walking around, walked in the video? Yep, this is real life. Alright, use your phone or whatever clock you want. Do it for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, repeat one more set of the ultimate hip through kick throughs, okay? Only 2 sets of them. Alright, here we go with our main agility circuit. We're doing 3 exercises. Here's the first one. We're doing box 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. We're going to do 10 jumps. Going 10 one way, 5 one way, 5 the other. So work your way around the box one way, and then when you reach the starting position, go back the other way. So one way and back the other way. Each way is 1. So you're doing 5, technically 5 going each way. Here's the hopping process. You don't want to jump too far forward. What we're doing here is close distance agility hops. Close distance agility hops. So if you're with an opponent in front of you, what you want to do is do a little hop so you can do a quick takedown or something, or getting out of the way. So this makes you quick and agile at short distances. Okay, take 30 seconds of air. Now we are going to do our... Alright, here I'm moving the camera. We shall be doing our traveling beast and traveling crabs. The traveling beast, it is a quadruple base with your knees underneath the hips with hands on the ground and feet. And what you're going to do with your knees is your knees are underneath the feet. You can have the knees come off the ground 1 inch. And then when we crawl forward, we're going to crawl with the opposite hand, opposite foot moving at the same time. And we are going to do a total of 30. And each step is 1. So every hand and foot moving together is 1. And we shall be doing 30. In this case, I am doing 40 because I am able to do 20 each way. So every time I go up and down, it is 20. So I'm going up and down 2 times. Now that I'm done, I'm going to take 30 seconds of air, and I do suggest all of you take 30 seconds. Don't mess around with the times. Trust me, I already did this workout and I really, really feel it. So take the rest as we need. Now, remember that this part of the workout is not meant to be the super part. This is the first drill. After this comes the kettlebell lifting. Okay, now let's gear up. We're going to be doing the traveling crabs. Traveling crabs is the same thing as a beast, but opposite. You're planked. So you are going to move your hand and foot at the same time, and each time you do that is 1. We are doing a minimum of 30. I am going to do 40. After I'm done with this, I'm going to put the clock again for 30 seconds, and then that you need to perform 1 more set of this. So you are going to do the square 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern jumps 10 times between both ways, and then the crabs, and then the beast, and then the crabs. Okay, let's get ready for the new exercise, and what we are going to do is squat, power clean, and overhead press. Alright, and before that, what I want everyone is to pick a kettlebell that you can power clean 5 times, that it fatigues you at 5 times. Do the same thing with a dumbbell if you don't have a kettlebell. Get one that fatigues you at doing 5 curls. So 5 kettlebell cleans, 5 curls. That's the weight that you should have for this. Alright, now here we go with the kettlebell flex. One of my favorite moves. We're going to squat straight, we're going to power clean, and we're going to jerk. Now do as many as you can without any assistance. For this one, you're just going to do the squat solidly, then the power clean, and then the jerk. Try to isolate every move. here on the little image on the side, I demonstrated how you can modify it with a dumbbell. You want to do it in a suitcase manner and have the bell right next to you, because if you're picking that weight that fatigues you at 5 reps, you're going to continue to do the next 5 reps, but you're going to do 10 of these. You're doing 10 reps. 10 reps. Once you make that 5th one, your arm should be fried. You can assist yourself jerking it with the legs. And then also the overhead press, go as many as you can, and then assist yourself with the legs as much as you can. So first, do as many as you can with every segment by itself, and then once it gets hard, give it some leg assistance, squat push assistance, and then also push press assistance. You got to make 10 repetitions with each side. 10 reps. Do as many as you can, isolating every single segment, then assist it with the rest of your body. So you have to make it to that 10. It's not that easy. It looks easy, but no. Alright, we are going to take 1 minute rest. In that minute, after that minute, we are going to do the reps on our other side. So this workout is going to be 3 sets. And we're going to have breaks of 1 minute in between each arm. So you go 10 reps with the left, break 1 minute, and then 10 reps with the right, break 1 minute, and then next set. So left, break, right, break, and then boom, next set. So 1 minute between arms, 1 minute between sets. 3 sets. 3 sets. Alright, all of you know what's going to happen now. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So after doing 3 sets in total, then get ready for our finisher, okay? And be sure to get 1.5 minutes between the next part. Alright, here is the finisher. We are going to do the jiu-jitsu burpees with a push-up. So you're going to get in, push up, zoo side kick through, and get into the squat position, frog position, and squat jump. Here in the little corner, I have the regression showing. This is for those of you who cannot do a full push-up and can't do the zoo kicks. You can modify it by doing knees down, push-up, and then corkscrew. Just bring your knees into the beasted position and just tap the ground with your quad and hip, alternating sides. This is not easier. This is just easier to do, but it's still very taxing. The jiu-jitsu burpees are a hard and very taxing move. We are doing 10 of these, and these 10 are pretty intense. So remember to breathe in between movements. I need you to focus on the movements and balance and control. Breathe, balance, control. That's it. It's taxing me. I am feeling it. This is not easy. Alright. Catch a breath. My heart is pounding on fire. So with minimal rest, I'm going to try to do swings. But I need to rest a bit before I get into it. So make sure you are ready to do the swings. We're going to do 20 swings. 20 single arm swings. We're going to do 10 on one arm and then 10 on the other. Okay, when I recovered a bit, I'm going to get in. Ready? Well, no. Still need a little bit more air. It's pretty taxing. Those jiu-jitsu burpees are no joke. Alright, 10 swings each arm. If you do it single arm, it's going to condition your grip more. For those of you who are new, just do double arm. Single arm swings for the experienced. Switch sides, 10 one arm, 10 the other. Alright. Alright, perform 20 swings. You should feel your arms and your hands burning up a bit. This is going to strengthen conditioning your grip, and it's going to give stamina to your grip. Alright, you've done one round, one set. Now you're going to take 1 minute rest. After that minute, you're going to do next set, and then another minute break, next set. Remember, rest as minimal as possible in between the jiu-jitsu burpee with push-ups, and the swings. Now remember, try to recover as much as you can, but try to get into the swings as fast as you can. The idea is to fatigue our stamina, get fatigued. But if you're getting too dizzy, just make the breaks more. Alright, this is the end of the video. Finish this workout with a stretch. Hold each stretch 1 minute, full body, so you can get the full recovery. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed the workout. Let's get strong. Let's be agile from the ground up.